We are officially on. Okay. Yesterday, I identified 3 scenarios, right? The first scenario was 2 people leaving from the same place at the same time and heading in opposite directions, right? And whatever. The second scenario was 2 people madly in love, but in 2 different cities, right? And they are dying to get together, so they are driving towards each other. They leave at the same time, and they meet at exactly the same time, right?
They crash and die.
And they crash and die, right? So the third scenario is a little different. Because the first 2 scenarios, when you set them up, what's your final equation? It's d1
Equals
plus d2 equals total distance. That's for the first 2 scenarios. This one is going to be a different scenario. It's going to be d1 equals d2. In some ways, it's easier. It's awesome. So, always start with motion problems with your box. It will rate times time equals distance box. Okay. So we're going to immediately draw our little box here. Rate times time equals distance. This box, they can get these kind of problems can get very confusing, and the box takes all that information and organizes it in a way that you know actually what to do with it, right? If you don't have the box, then it's so easy to get messed up. So we've got 2 people. We have Raina and we have Dina. Raina
now we have R and D.
and Dina. Research and development. Okay, so Raina drives west in her faded yellow bus going 50 miles per hour. She is followed 4 hours later by Dina, who travels 70 miles per hour in her flashy white VW Bug.
VW Bug.
Don't pay attention to my handwriting.
How long? Whose handwriting is this?
No one. Not mine.
It just is calling for my attention. I don't know why.
Okay, this is Alexis.
Okay, how long will it take Dina to overtake Raina? Well, it would be 4 hours, right? Because it says the time was 4 hours, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're all done.
No.
Oh, no. No, just because it says 4 hours doesn't mean that's the answer to the time, right? Okay, so now, let's figure this out. Raina's going 50 miles. No, guys, just notice when I rewatch the videos, which I do every single day, I hear people talking while I'm doing the lecture. And it's okay if I'm asking a question, but don't talk, because especially people here, I hear every little whisper and word you guys are saying on the video, just so you know. So, where are we? 50 miles per hour. Raina is 50 miles per hour. So that's pretty easy, right? This part's really easy, right? Dina travels 70 miles per hour. That's really easy. The time is the question. Because look, it says Raina is followed 4 hours later by Dina, who travels 70 miles per hour, whatever.
So you know Dina's time.
So we know, time is going to now be different. In those other 2 scenarios, time was exactly the same thing. Because they started at the same time, and they ended at the same time, so their times were identical. This time, they don't start at the same time. They start at the same place, but they don't start at the same time,
So they're
right?
not going to be the same.
Right. So let's just you could make one x and the other one could be x minus 4. Or you could make one x and the other one be x plus 4, right? You see what I'm saying?
Which one's easier?
All right, so the question is, let's look at the final question. How long will it take Dina to overtake Raina? So wouldn't we want Dina's time to be x? Because then when we solve for x, we'll have the answer.
Yeah.
Because if we made Dina x minus 4, then when we solve for x, we won't have the answer. We'll then have to solve for Dina's. You see what I'm saying? It's easier.
Even more math.
Right. I mean, you don't want to do more math. Goodness heavens forbid. Okay. So when it's saying we're wanting to see how long it takes Dina, so let's make Dina x.
And R is plus 4.
And would you guys agree with me that Raina traveled for 4 hours longer?
Yes.
So it would be
That
x
is
plus 4.
correct.
So you're going to do x plus 4. Now, so, Sakara, you love doing the distributed property, I've noticed, so help me with this one, the top one.
Okay.
50 times that is,
50x
okay, and,
plus 200.
oh, wow. Good job. Fabulous. I can't even go that
Then we
fast.
have
Okay,
50x.
and this is 70x, right?
Then we have 50x plus 200 equals 70x.
Yeah, because think about it. Here's our scenario. Just think about our scenario. They both leave from the same place, right? They just leave different times. Raina leaves first, and she goes all this way, right? And then 4 hours later, Dina leaves, and we're asking when she will overtake her, and she will overtake her when she overtakes her, right? Their distances will be identical. Doesn't matter that one's going faster and one's going slower, like in the previous scenarios, because we're starting in the same place and we're ending at the same place, so their distances are identical. So D1 is equal to D2. So immediately you write this. So 50,
In 10 hours. It will take Dina 10 hours.
50x plus 200 is equal to 70x. So what would I do?
Subtract 50x from both sides.
All right, I'm going to subtract 50x from both sides. I don't know why I thought of that. But I'm going to. And then that means I've got 200 is equal to 20x. Now what would I do?
Divide by 20.
Divide by 20. Divide by 20. And we have x is equal to 10. I'll write it with
That is correct.
x is equal to 10. Looks like a K. X is
So it'll take x is equal
And this
to
is like
It'll take Dina k.
x is equal to 10. So now, are we done?
No.
All right, how long will it take Dina to overtake Raina? All right, it will take her,
It will take 10 hours.
take 10 hours. That's fine. Boom.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Does that make sense to you guys?
That's a
Yes.
long trip.
Where people tend to get messed up on these is the time. Some people will put they'll put x up here and x plus 4 down here, or they might do x and x minus 4. It's okay. You'll still get the right answer if you did x and x minus 4. But you when you solve for x, that's not the answer. Then you have to subtract 4 from it. You see what I'm saying?
Not fun.
So it's better to just say, if the final question is, how long will it take Dina, make Dina x. So you're solving for the answer, right? Yes.
Can you give us time for
Yes. So what I'm going to do, everybody, all the people that didn't star in the homework problems yesterday are starring in them today. These are some of my favorite problems that I've written so far. So enjoy them, okay? Some of them are really quite funny. Oh yes, sorry. So that's it.